Yo, what is going on? You got your boy AAron2420 here, bringing you guys my APA Academy Week 10 game. We're going up against the boy Dr Slaking, coach of the Bovine Mill Tanks. Now, as I mentioned in my last game, oh shit, I just realized, oh well. I noticed that I didn't have the little thing over the mons. I've been really good about remembering to do that, but I forgot. I sometimes just forget to put it on the opponent's team. Oh well, it's not gonna matter that much. You guys won't overly care. I probably pointed it out and half of you guys just noticed it. So, but yeah. I just wanted to say though, that Dr. Slaking, as I mentioned in my last video, is probably our by far biggest contender for a person who could pick us out of playoffs. If we lose this game, we're in a very dire position in terms of making or breaking playoffs. Because we do play Kurt the Buzzwole in Week 11, and while Kurt has had a really rough season, his team still could potentially beat ours. He has some good threats, things like Finny, of course. We do have definitely counterplay to Finny, but it's probably the best, if not one of the best, camera switch-ins. Besides, like, things like Lottie, of course, which literally cannot touch. But in terms of, like, things that I don't have in my roster, it's probably one of the best switch-ins in the game. Not only that, but he has really nice counterplay to things like Lottie, for example. So like he definitely could beat us. I feel like not only in matchup, but like he could always just get a good game, and that could be that. So I don't want to like undersell him or anything. Not only that, but Week 12 we play up against Steven Thurston, coach of the Hartford Whalers. And he's had a phenomenal season this season. So I don't want to necessarily like say that my playoffs would be clinched if I win this game, but it helps a lot. If we lose this game, we're in a very hard position though, because I would probably need to win out. If I win this game, I could probably just win one more game and be fine, because Dr. Slaking, I believe, going into this week was 4-5, and we are 5-4. So this should put us in a really good position. I believe if we win this game, we should almost clinch. As I said, I don't want to confirm anything or deny anything, because the situation still could definitely happen where we lose this game, let's say, or even if we win this game, still like just barely bubble out of playoffs because other people's games go different than I expect, or just in general, like it's just a lot more of a hard situation to make playoffs in. So I don't want to confirm or deny anything. But if you do enjoy this video, I'm gonna try something new while I'm on vacation and see how you guys like it. I saw a green screen, and I'll mention this. I think this is the first team builder fourth wall here. This is the first team builder before I'm recording for APA, even though it's my second one to go up. I haven't made my PCL slides yet because I have to redo those from scratch, and I can't be asked. So because of that, I'm going to mention it here first as if it's the first place to come up with the idea, but if I forget to say it in the last one, then this will be, I guess, the first time I do it. But I found a green screen for Chica Dance, so I'm gonna try it for the week that I'm on vacation. If you enjoy, make sure to Chica Dance your way on over to that like button. God, I mean, at least it's something, I guess, for all you fucking weebs. If you guys want to cheeky dance on over that like button, though, real shit, that would be appreciated. Muchas gracias. I love you all. In general, though, let's get into the fucking first up, we have a Life Orb Jolteon this week. Now, Jolteon's a mon that, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Jolteon, personally, but it has a really good matchup here, I felt like. His switch-ins to Hidden Power Fighting plus Thunderbolt, plus electric coverage were actually really awful. Not only this, but I feel like that Volt Switch should be enough coverage this week because everything electric weak he's gonna switch out, obviously. So like for example, Slowbro will never stay in, and Torin will never stay in. That's really all that it helps with. It's more so just the coverage that Jolteon gets, so it's really nice. And its speed is phenomenal as well. Between Volt Absorb being a really great answer to Thundy, I also have Synchronize for it as well. And Synchronize is a little bit of a random move, but someone actually pointed out, I think between Clutch and Ultra Player, if I'm not mistaken, so shout outs to them, they both sort of pointed out that this does open up another counter spot for me. And between that, Signal Beam, and Volt Switch, I actually can potentially hit this team perfectly, which is why I've Hidden Power Fighting. It hits things like Hydreigon, even though Hydreigon's still hit by Signal Beam, in combination with that will also hit the Mambaswine, which is great. It was really the only move that I felt like could hit both of them. And this is before I decided to Signal Beam for Hydra, keep in mind. But Hidden Power Fighting still felt like a great option, to be honest. Because besides that, Hidden Power Water, which I guess Hidden Power Water would have probably been the better option, because that would have hit Salazzle and also Dancey still. But it was sort of just escaped my mind. In general, though, the coverage is steamed perfectly. His switches to this suck. The speed is just going to outpace his entire team, which is great. He needs a Scarf to outpace. And a lot of his Scarfers actually can't kill me, which is phenomenal. Things like Hydra, for example, if it's Scarf, unless it's going for Scarf Draco, cannot kill me, if I am not mistaken. I know that Scarf Thundy can't kill me, unless it's like Scarf Hidden Power Ground, like Modest or something. Even then, I'm not even sure if that kills me. But in general, the Jolteon spread was actually very easy to come up with this week. So yeah, I'm hoping it puts in some work. Next up, we have Choice Scarf Latios this week with Trick, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Draco. It's just meant to trick onto one of his walls. He has a lot of really annoying that for my team. And while I do have some great wall breakers, like Mega Carrot, for example, is a great wall breaker, Blue's a great wall breaker, they have really awful matchups this game. In terms of camera counterplay, he has Hydra, which is a great switch in. He not only has that, but he also has things like Mamoswine, which offensively pressure it really well. His Slowbro is a great way to just keep regenning recovery into it. Dusclops can even take a hit or two, just go for Toxic or Destiny Bond. So he definitely does have counterplay to my camera, and Bulu really doesn't do much versus this team. It can hit certain mons really badly. Like Yachi-Set can definitely be annoying for Mamoswine. It obviously will break Slowbro at any variant. Mega Horn is nice for Bulu, but he does have offensive counterplay for things like Sludge with Thundy. He has Tornadus Eye, obviously, Salazzle. Even then, Hydra does get a lot of coverage for it as well, so I would need to run a Scarf set, but if he's Scarf Flash Cannon, it still is a ton. So I didn't necessarily have great opportunity for Bulu this game either. So my two best wall breakers couldn't really come. So I figured, instead of trying to wall break necessarily, I'm just going to trick a Scarf into something. Whatever I find the most annoying wall for my team is at the time, I'm just going to trick a Scarf onto it, get it chipped enough to where it's going to kill itself, and then, bam, I'm going to just take the Scarf back and then pick it off. And I'll trick the Scarf onto something later on, and just repeat. I feel like this is my best way around his team. The 252 speed is that way that even if I do lose my Scarf, I will still at least speed tie with Dancy if need be. I felt like that was really important. I still will, of course, outpace his entire team, besides a Scarf Torn or a Scarf Salazzle. If he's bringing either of those as Scarfers, though, there's something wrong with them in general, because they have awful matchups versus me. Yeah, that's really it. Next up is Rocky MZ Crustle. So, originally, I was actually going to bench Crustle this week. I figured Crustle already put enough work versus Diet when it was supposed to literally be a suicide lead, keep in mind. It got the most kills that game, put in by far the most amount of work. So it's like, okay, you know what? I personally don't see a set that necessarily sets up freely this game. But, I mean, I guess I gave merit to Crustle's coverage this game. It was very nice. But then my front office member, my good pal Clutch sometimes, pointed out that his team has 0 switch-ins to a Rocky MZ Crustle. I was like, fine, Clutch, jeez, I'll bring in another Crustle set that's going to try and sweep my opponent. I'll run some more inaccurate moves like Stone Edge, and we'll see what happens. God, Clutch, I swear to God, always tries to make me run these 80% accurate rock moves because they're my win cons or something. Jesus fucking Christ, Clutch. But in all seriousness, though, the spread actually, like, literally, like, rapes his team. He has nothing for it. He truly at +2 would auto-loses this thing. And while you might say to yourself, you know, what about his walls like Miltank? Miltank gets OHKO'd by Rock. Tangrowth gets OHKO'd by +2 X-Scissor. Slowbro, OHKO'd by +2 X-Scissor. Mamoswine, OHKO'd by Stone Edge without even Rock. Hydra, OHKO'd by X-Scissor. I could go on, literally everything dies. The one thing that could actually possibly live a hit is Dusclops, and even then, it is actually a roll to die to a Rocky MZ. I do between, like, I think 78 to 92% to a max Viz Def spread, give or take. I remember peaking at 92, I just forget the min roll. But I know it definitely wasn't below 78. So, the point is I nearly guaranteed a kill. To where, if he came on a rocks twice, he would guarantee die at that point. Because even if it was in the lower end, like a 76 range, I would still die after 2 sets of rocks. So I just need to come on rocks twice, and then bam, he's dead. Which is phenomenal. The fact that this can put in so much work versus his entire roster. And even then, I personally don't see Dusclops coming. It's not bad as a way around Crustle. It's arguably his only way around Crustle, quote-unquote. Just because it can possibly live a Rocky MZ and then go for D-Bond. But even then, like, it's such a loose check at best. And no recovery also really hurts. It gets beaten by Trick Scarf Latios. I can Toxic Stall it to death really effectively. Clefable will always beat Dusclops. No variant of Dusclops could ever beat Clefable. It's just not possible. So, like, I have a lot of good counterplay. Even then, I have Drapion, which always beats it. Jolteon pressures it really well. I can keep going on. Literally, it's only good for Crustle and Titanal, and that's really it, in my opinion. It helps a lot with Crustle, and arguably, I mean, that might be better enough because of how badly his team loses to Crustle, but, like, that's really it. So, yeah. Next up on the team, we have WOBBUFFET. I felt like I didn't need a 6th Mon this week, which is why I'm bringing WOBBUFFET. I promised Splurge I would bring it once. I was like, you know what, Splurge? I have just a free matchup with Crustle plus Lottie plus Clefable, and then I have Jolteon on top of that to somehow make that matchup even easier. I'll bring WOBBUFFET for you. In all seriousness, though, WOBBUFFET actually kind of helps with the one thing my team is somewhat weak to, which is Band and Mamoswine. So, I can guarantee live any hit from Band and Mamoswine. If it's anything but Band, it's actually a 3-hit KO if I'm not mistaken, which is actually really good for me. So, because of this, I can now put effort into just going for a D-Bond versus this team, which is very nice. This will always pick up the Mamoswine. Even then, counter will pick off any Mamoswine variant, even Scarf if I'm not mistaken, which is great. I can go for Mirror Coat versus things like Thundy, and I can even live a Hydra hit if it's not like Specs hit, for example. So again, like, I have a lot of merit with bringing Wob this week. I feel like I was going to bring it versus any matchup. This would be the matchup. Not only that, but I could either on-court into like a Toxic, for example, and then go into Clefable, as I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on Magic Guard this week. I could be wrong on that, but I believe I'm Magic Guard this week. Which means I can just go into Clefable and just start like, clicking shit. And then, bam. Speaking of, next up we have Clefable with Calm Mind, Rock, Soft Boil, and Moonblast. Once he loses his Bronzong and Salazzle, this actually really does go on this team as well. It's really nice at pressuring in general his team because it's fairly rock weak despite having Mega Dancing. His only other removal options would be Torn, Thundy, and Hydra. All of which are going to be... Well, Torn could probably actually fit default it really easily, but I feel like Hydra, it has such 4 moveset syndrome in this game because it needs coverage for Clefable, it needs coverage for Lottie, it probably needs Taunt, to be honest, versus my team if it's not going to be a Scarf set. Because he's either going to go Scarf with like U-turn 3 attacks, I feel like, being Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, and then probably like Earth Power. Or I can also very well see like Roost set with like Roost Taunt, Dark Pulse, Earth Power, or Flash Cannon. I could see Workup even being not a bad option versus my team. And I couldn't see Defog fitting on that over anything. Even if he's really going to stretch that far to utility range, I'd argue he just goes Toxic. Because it's still just, it's a great way to pressure things like Wob, for example. If I don't have Heal Bell and Vaporeon, it's a great way to pressure as well. It hurts things even if he doesn't have coverage for it. It's arguably his only real way to actually handle Type Null as well. So like, I could definitely see that being the case. Taunt isn't a bad option on Hydra though. It's just a nice way around like Fable and even Crossel to an extent. But as I mentioned though, Hydra is such 4 movesets in this game. I don't really know what it's going to bring, but no matter what, I can definitely beat it with something like Clef. Unless he's like Steelium. If he's Steelium, then that's a great actually counter to Clef. And props to him for bringing it. But all I need is +1 and then I can handle it fine. So yeah, really once that Zong and the Salazzle are gone, this thing goes in. So next up, we have Type Null. I started to realize that once Dusclops is out of the picture, which I still don't see Dusclops coming. I think it arguably is a really bad matchup besides this and Crossel. Type Null really goes in on his team. Like, this is the matchup. I mentioned about draft analysis, but this specifically was the matchup I realized that Type Null is fucking disgusting. This thing can handle things like DNC, which, especially with Mono Return, you wouldn't think I could say that, but it can. It can handle DNC pretty well. It can handle the Thundurus. It can handle everything besides, like, the Dusclops, and it's such a good mon. I fucking love this thing. So, yeah, we're bringing Type Null again. I think that's it? Yep, that's it. That's it for this team. Without further ado, though, let's get right into the game. Yo, we're back with the game. For once, I didn't intro it as if it's a whole other part of the video, though I probably should, to be fair, because I realized that there's probably people that skip team builders, believe it or not. But yeah, we're here. We're playing against Dr. Slaking, coach of the Bovine Miltanks, I believe. I forget the team name. I know it's something Bovine. Oh my god, he actually did bring the Dusclops. So, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect Dusclops. I did expect Mamoswine. No Mega Diancie. That's really weird, actually. This literally looks like the team that Splurge played me with. Like, I mean, besides Diancie, because Diancie actually kind of wheelchaired me in that mock. And then Tangrowth. Okay. Cal versus Bo. Cal, Bo. Okay. So in terms of his elite, he has 1 rocker, which is Mamoswine, which is phenomenal, actually, for me. That could not be better. So I think my WOBBUFFET lead is really free here. If he needs off with anything else, it's fine. I do switch into everything else. Whether it's Thundurus or Clefable, I have switched into everything else. So I'm gonna just, or even versus Thundy, I can just go hard Jolteon on, to be honest. So I'm gonna just lead off with Wob. I think it's way too free. It's like actually stupid free versus the team. And if he does lead off with Mammoth Turn 1, I'm guaranteed to take it on no matter what set it is. So I can take it on and click counter, and then it's gone. So that Mamoswine will not be an issue for me. Literally anything else. I'm assuming he's probably going to think that I'm really off with Crossel as well. But Rock Wash Crossel actually... Shell Smash Crossel rams his team. Especially this team. I think his only remote switching is Dusclops. But even then, I'm almost certain that I can just Rocky him at +2 and kill, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta double check that though. I got everything else I can. So, versus Dusclops. +2. I click Rockium. It does a 79 to 90, so I almost kill. He's with Thundy. Okay, that's fine. So can Wob take a hit from Thundy? I just want to make sure I click a Z hit, no matter what it is. Thunderous Area. So I take any hit from Bundy. I think he's gonna just click Nasty Plot if he has it. So I'm gonna actually just click Encore here, to be honest, and just lock him in. I think I could use that. He's gonna U-turn. Okay, that's fine. That's a little bit annoying, but that makes sense that you have that. He's gonna definitely go hard into High Dragon here, which, I mean, that could be worse, but it makes sense that he would bring this as a nice initiative. This doesn't necessarily reveal anything besides that he's not Life Orb. I also gotta put these Volt Absorb, because otherwise I know I'll forget, even though it's obvious. Okay, so, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit surprising. But it's not the most surprising thing. I think that I'm going to... I kind of want to keep this, not gonna lie. And he brought it in for a reason, so I think we're actually just gonna go... I could go hard into my... type null. I just want to make sure. Salazzle... +2... C-Fire, Blast, Storm, Kill, right? So it will. That's not a switch. Okay. So... then... I think that I'm gonna actually just go for the Encore. He's gonna go for Taunt. Okay, fuck. So he has Taunt at least. Okay, and then in that case, I'm gonna actually just click Destiny Bond real quick. Oh, right, I can't click Destiny Bond. Fuck. Okay, well, he's gonna definitely go for setup, which is fine. I'm gonna go hard in my Lottie here. Because there should be no way he kills me right now, if I'm not mistaken. He's not boosted. He's probably stashed, which is better for me. Yep, Nasty Plot. Okay, that's fine. So, knowing this, I think that my best play would definitely be to just go for the Psyshock, because I can just bring in Jolteon afterwards if it is Sash, but I do need to, of course, break this in Sash. Okay, he's going to go hard into Simon, which is probably his Hydreigon. Oh, he's Dusclops. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so he knows I'm Scarfed at least. And he seems pretty Fizz-Def, actually. But that should be enough chip. Latios versus Dusclops. Okay, so that Psychic... yeah, he's really Fizz-Def, actually. He has a little bit of Spit-Def, but he's pretty Fizz-Def. Either that, I got a really fucking good roll. My best play here is to honestly just go out into Clefable. Clefable can always beat this thing 1v1, and I can get up rocks as well, which will help really nicely versus things like the Bundy, the Mammoth. He's Pursue. That's pretty clever. I'm not gonna lie, that's some really nice prep right there. Oh, I also know he's obviously a Violet from the damage, so that is fine. I'm gonna just go for rocks, because I do always have that Salazzle switch in the back. So, yeah, he does bring in Salazzle, obviously, that's fine. That was to be expected, to be honest. I think that my best play here would be to go into Type Null. Because Lottie is a little bit in range if he goes for, like, decides to pop a Z move real quick. But I can always click Return versus this, and he should never be able to kill me because he hasn't had any shit on me. So, I think my best play is definitely go Type Null. If he goes for Nasty Plot Firium, there's no way that he can kill me. And I can get a nice break on this. I don't want to go hard into Crossly yet, because it's definitely on Time Burst Sweep. There's no way I can get that off right now. I do need to still kill a Scarf or whatever that is. He's just going to pop his Demons. Perfect. That's probably Poisonium if he's going to pop it now. Yep, that is Poisonium right there. If not, that's Ghostium. I'm pretty sure it's Poison. Z-Power, it is full force C move. Poisonium, yep, perfect. Okay. Poisonium Z. So this time I can't trick this thing Scarf, not that I would want to, but... okay, so that is fine. He literally just burned a Z move on me. I'm gonna just go for a return here, because I feel like he's gonna be taunt. I feel like it's pretty obvious. I think his hard Dusclops is well played. I think that he very well could go hard Dusclops, but I don't necessarily think that it's in my best interest to play around that, because I have the free switch in Clefable every time. It's never not a free switch in. And if Dusclops does come down as well, I can always rest and see what he wants to go for. But, yeah. I think that he definitely does either go hard Dusclops or he just stays in and clicks Taunt. Because if he does Taunt this thing as well, that helps him a lot. But Dusclops is a really free switching for him, so I wouldn't blame him for doing that. But yeah, his team actually really poorly breaks this as well, which is going to be really nice. I got to keep this thing alive 100% because now he's popped his Z move as well. This is such a nice thing versus him. And also because I know that Lottie can also now event hit from him as well if he wants to, if I want to hard swap back in. So that'll be really nice as well. He's going to go for Nasty Claw. Okay, that's fine. He still can't break me. He guarantees still cannot break me. So I just click return. And then that should be doing round half. Okay, so I think I might actually just click return again. Because that should kill. And having his Slaws out of the way is going to be so huge for my team. That'll help a lot with just overall predictions. Sludge Wave, okay, that's fine. That should guarantee not kill. It'll peak at around like 40 something. Yep, okay, so you actually got a really good roll and a poison. Fuck. Okay, so that's unfortunate. We do at least kill Salazzle. So Titan Elf finally gets a kill this season. Salazzle as well gets a kill. So that's unfortunate, but we at least killed the Salazzle. That's really big for us. So at this point, he does have a couple things he can bring in. I think that overall, he's probably going to go hard into Thundy, which I think leads me to want to go hard into Jolteon, to be honest. Because Jolteon actually is a really nice matchup versus everything that's here at this point. And if he does go hard Thundy, I'm actually just going to click Hidden Power Fighting. Because there's no way he's going to stay in, I feel like. So if I click Hidden Power Fighting, that'll catch the Mamoswine on the switch in or the Hydreigon on the switch in, which I think are his two only switch-ins, if not Tangrowth. But Tangrowth I can always just Signal Beam. So I can care less. But I think that Jolteon is definitely my freest play right now. I can also try and scout Scarf if he goes anything else. But I think that he's truly his best play would be go hard Thundy. Especially knowing that that's not a Z-Mod is actually really nice as well, because it does probably reveal that he is Scarfed. He's gonna go hard Tangrowth. Okay, that's fine. Because on this I can always just... How much does Signal Beam do again? If he brought this in, he probably knew that he could take on... let's see, so Jolteon versus Tangrowth. He probably knew that he could take on Jolteon with this. So AV would still take around a third, and Earthquake has a small chance to kill him. But I think that Signal Beam is my best play. Just scout the item on Tangrowth, because that'll help a lot with predictions later on in the game. So does he like spit FAV? Oh, he's not. He's definitely not. And that confused. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna definitely hurt. Come on, hate yourself. Hate yourself. I'm sorry for wishing for hacks, but I gotta wish. Okay, so that's really annoying for him. Not gonna lie, but I think my best play here is honestly quick Hidden Power Fighting. His switch-in right now would definitely be the Dusclops. To Signal Beam, his switch-in would definitely be Dusclops or Mamo. So I'm gonna just quick Hidden Power Fighting because it would definitely kill here. I do 14% minimum to max spit AV Tangrowth, so of course it's gonna kill. There would be legitimately no way he could live this hit, and he switches this. He's not gonna hard swap in Dusclops. If he does, I mean, that's well played. He knows my hidden power now, and I just quick full switch and go into Clef. But I think it's truly, yep. Okay, so Tang is now dead. Tangrowth. Oh yeah, shit, I wrote 1 and now. It's 0-1. 0-1. And Jolteon now is a kill. Perfect. So that is one less nuisance gone, which is really nice because that'll just mean that I can honestly probably just win with Jolteon at this point, or maybe not win with Jolteon, but I can definitely play around his team really easily now. Another thing is also just open up. Oh no, Titan's dead. Never mind. I'll say because if he was like Rocky Helmet, this has opened up the possibility of Titan's sweep, but Titan's dead. This doesn't really clear anything for me, not gonna lie, but I feel like just getting rid of Tangrowth, that does help a lot with my longevity, and I can definitely outlast him a lot more now. Also, it does mean that I can safely just focus my trick onto specifically the Dusclops, because I don't need to worry about tricking Tangrowth, I don't need to worry about tricking Salazzle. Well, I would never trick Salazzle, but I don't need to worry about having a Scarf for Salazzle. So he does bring in the Hydra here. I'm gonna actually just click the Signal Beam because it'll do more damage, and Signal Beam should still hit this thing really hard. I can scout for Scarf. If he is Scarf, I'm just going to go hard into my Lottie and just click Dragon Move because it's really free right now. If he's not Scarf, that's fine. Signal Beam should do a ton of damage. Because Jolteon doesn't help a lot versus this team. It's like a Thundy immunity, that's really it. Flash Cannon? Okay, that's fine. That shouldn't do shit. Yup, perfect. Okay. So I just Signal Beam again, to be honest. Crit? Oh, wow, that crit hurt a lot. That hurts so much. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm just going to Signal Beam yet again, because it's so free versus his team. His switch-ins to it actually suck. Surprisingly, there's a bug we've seen in this league. Which is, it's a little surprising to see. but I mean, it is what it is. Like, Jolteon's actually just going ham here, which is amazing. I remember my front office told me that Jolteon had an awful matchup here. It's putting in great work right now. So, shout out to me for throwing it on 6 month. It seems like it's always the thing. Whenever I prep 6 months, like, it was Greninja in PCLD League that got freezing the Delegate and claimed 5 kills. Here it's Jolteon. There have been others as well that I'm completely forgetting. But, yeah, there's tons of instances of it. He has an assignment. Okay, that's just Thundy, right? No, it's Dusclops. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so Dusclops, that's a free Volt Switch for me right in the table. It should do an okay amount, at least. But I'm not imagining it's going to do a ton, because I know it's a resist. Like, that's not bad shit. I just Volt Switch right now and Clef. And now all I have to do is just find a Scarfer, kill it. And which is, his Scarfer is literally Thundy at this point. Thundy or Mamo. And once I figure out that Scarfer, I just sweep Crustle. Even then, I could always just not set up at this point, and I could probably still kill. So Volt Switch goes off. That is an okay amount. Okay. I think that my play, actually, I'm going to go hard. This might seem a little bit weird. No, never mind. I still do actually really need Lottie. I'm going to actually go hard into Goth. Because I know I can't trap necessarily. But I can click Destiny Bond at least. And I think that there's no way he's going to just flat out attack. Nightshade? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there's no way he actually stays in here. I know I can't trap him. That's fine. My play is actually just Destiny Bond whenever Scarfer comes in next. That's definitely what he goes for. And that way then I can bait them into doing something else. So, he's definitely gonna, in my opinion, hard swap out into Thundurus. If not Thundurus, then maybe the... Thundurus or Hydreigon, 100% coming. And if I D-Bond, then if they don't have momentum, then they're fucked. In fact, actually, yeah, they're fucked either way. Okay, perfect, that's fine. So, I knew I wasn't gonna trap that. That's fine. Now I click the D-Bond, and Thundy is seeming to get picked off. Which is fine by me. I think I'm gonna either way click Mirror Coat. Actually, I'm gonna click Encore. Because he's Roost. Okay, so he's definitely leftovers at least. I don't know why I didn't have that noted down earlier. Leftovers. I should also note down Nightshade. Nightshade. And then Hydreigon has Flash Cannon. Okay. So at the very least, I'm going to just Encore him into Roost. Because that'll give me a very free switch into Clef. Or even just... It'll give me a free switch into... okay, so he's Taunt. Oh no, this was what he taunted me with last time. I'm stupid. Okay, that's fine. So, my play here is definitely just go for, I wonder how much he actually does to me with Magic Coat. Alright, so he's leftovers at least. Hydreigon. Dark Pulse. He peaks at 192. He is 162 and 192. How much did Flash Cannon do to Jolteon? It didn't do a lot with a crit. Okay, so that's actually to be expected. I don't even think he did that much. Do I risk? Like, my switch-in would be otherwise to just go hard Clef, or even Jolteon, and just sack. It's not a bad idea to be honest, but I feel like honestly, I'd rather just click Mirror Coat and just hope. Like, maybe he just tries to overprotect. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's annoying, actually. That's really fucking annoying. Okay, so he's sub Flash Cannon Taunt. Okay, so that's actually really important to know. This is why we take notes, guys. I'm just gonna click Mirror Coat until he breaks my sub. If he's really just work up Flash Cannon. Alright, so he's definitely just trying to stall me out right now. Can Jolteon Volt Switch might break this up. Alright, I think I'm gonna Encore in case if he doesn't for some reason click just Taunt again. Yep, Taunt, that's fine, okay. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, my play is honestly just click Mirror Coat. I'm gonna click it one more time. I'm gonna go hard Jolteon. Because Jolteon doesn't die of Flash Cannon. Actually, I'm just gonna go hard Jolteon now. And I just realized I'm at 34, so actually I would die to a crit Flash Cannon. If he clicks something else, then well played by him, of course, but I can go Clef. Because he's leftovers, so that should be fine. Okay, perfect. So my player is literally just, I'm sort of like Hidden Power Fighting, in case he, no, there's no way he switches out. I'm gonna click Volt Switch. Because Volt Switch can potentially break this sub. No, never mind, it's almost never a chance to break this up. What am I saying? Okay, click Hidden Power Fighting. and then let him kill me. So this is definitely a clean set. It's probably a really nice way to get her on Clef, to be honest, but it would never get her on my Clef. Season Click, probably Flash Cannon here and kill. Dark Pulse. Okay, so he does reveal Dark Pulse last week. That's fine. Alright, so Hydreigon gets a kill. Chill times 1-1 now, that's fine. This is probably his way around Crustle, to be honest. But that's fine. I'm just gonna go hard in Lottie. Actually, no, I'm gonna go hard. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard in Lottie and just click a Drake of Meteor. Because he switches to a Suck. He's sacking this 100%. Which is fine by me. So I'm gonna go Lottie. I'm gonna click Drake of Meteor. If he tries to switch into anything, I'm just gonna take a fuck ton of damage. So. Whether that's the Thunderous, whether that's the Dusclops, which Dusclops would die to 2, 100%. I think it might even just die to 1 at this point after Rocks. And then Mammoth would definitely die as well. So I'm just going to pick Draco. And then yeah, I just gotta figure out the Scarfer and then Crustle can win. So hopefully I can just try and take advantage of his team real quick. Alright, I think Clefable might also be able to possibly win here. Except Lemmy hasn't revealed much though. To be fair, the Mamo hasn't either. If that's Banded Mamo, that's actually really annoying as well. But I think he's definitely going to just sack here. I think that makes sense at this point. Once he brings in the Mamo, I can bring in Wob again. And yeah, we just do Wob things. So, easy enough. Literally, he would need to be Banded Mamo to kill me. He's going to withdraw? Okay, that's going to definitely go into Dusclops. Simon? Yep, that's Dusclops. Perfect. So that's a nice sack. If only had Dragon Pulse right now. I was really hoping for Dragon Pulse, to be honest. Oh, he already knows we had Scarf, it really doesn't matter. And then Latios is 1-0. Okay. Perfect. Good job, Rem. Finally doing things. It's not like you're Ram or anything. You can actually do stuff. Alright, I know that flew over like half you guys' heads, but the other half, Galaxy Brain. Yeah, so we know a lot about his Hydreigon actually at this point, which is really good information, to be honest. His Mamoswine we don't know anything about, and his Thunderous we still has a C-turn. But in terms of our Latios versus his Thunderous T. So if he has Scarf, he can't actually kill us with anything unless he gets a really good roll with Hit Power Ice. At -2 after Rocks, we should still actually do a ton. 2 Dracos would kill after Rocks, which is great to know. Borgus, that's his Mamoswine. Okay. So, versus Mamoswine, I think my play is honestly just sack. 100%. No. I actually still kind of need this. I think I'm gonna go into Clefable, to be honest. Because Clefable, like Scarf Lottie is my win con at this point, it seems like. It's pretty established. Scarf Lottie is my win con. I scout damage rolls because I do guarantee live any hit. I scout what item this is with Clefable. He's gonna withdraw. Okay, that's fine. He goes into Hydreigon. Okay, that's perfect. Because I'm Spadef Clefable, so he's not gonna kill. Like Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon from level 100 barely gets overkill. Like, he's gonna 3 kill me guaranteed. Which is fine. Because I clicked Moonblast here, guaranteed. And then it's dead. Flash Cannon, that's fine. So it wasn't exactly risking him going for Taunt or anything. That was a... Alright, so this is modest, actually. That's interesting. Yeah, that's modest Hydreigon. Well, shit. Alright, well. Hydreigon's 1-1 now. Fable got a kill. Good job. Alright, so now it's just coming down to Mamoswine and Thunderous. If Mamoswine comes in my place to sack, then I go hard into Crustle, and I just click Stone Edge. Or click Z Stone Edge, kill something. Because he either sacks, and then I bring in Lottie to win. Or I guess it's perfect, he brings in Thunderous, that's great. That's actually amazing. Okay, Thunderous, perfect. So, yeah, I click Moonblast here. 2 of them will kill. He has to either go for Nasty Plot to kill me, because he's not Z. So Thunderbolt, that's fine. Yeah, I knew I guaranteed live that hit. He might also be Modest Thunderous, actually. Yep, that's about right. This is definitely Scarfed. Might be Zap Blade, but it's probably Scarf. I'm almost certain of it. Okay, so I think that I just win, though, with, Thunderous T, 1-0. I think that Lottie might just win. Or even Crossel might just win. Because I definitely do need to go into WOBBUFFET here and just click Mirror Coat. Oh, actually, hold on. Can Wob can take a Mirror Coat, right? Because Crossel will guarantee beat, no matter what. So, Wob can also take. Okay. And even then, I can actually just go for D-Bond. Wob could actually just pick up the last 2 kills, to be honest. Because he's clearly not Specs. And he's clearly not, like, if he's really... If he truly is mixed and he's just been bluffing it, or not Scarfed, and he's just been bluffing it really well this whole time, then bravo. But I do think that I still just win with Mamo. With Crossel plus Dwebble. Not Dwebble. Crossel plus WOBBUFFET. Holy shit, I'm really blanking today. But, yeah, he's just gonna click... I mean, to be fair, if he could only click Thunderbolt here, he would just be clicking it. So he's definitely debating just switching out. But to be fair, as I said, unless he's Bandit Mamoswine, he doesn't kill. I'm even to guarantee take a hit from Life Orb Mamoswine. Put it in perspective, an Adamant Life Orb Mamoswine. Yep, he's just click Thunderbolt, perfect. And it should put me in Cuss Step range. Yes, Cuss Step range. Perfect. Shout out to Wob. Wob is a great Melon. I fucking love this thing. 1-0. And then, yeah, I just click D-Bond next turn, and then win. Actually, I'm gonna click Encore. No, I can't click Encore. Shit, I have to click D-Bond. Okay. If he has Rocks, I mean, that's great on him. But it would mean he's not Banded. Oh, he's Ice Shard. Okay, that's very nice. Mamoswine 1-0. He's Life Orb. Okay, yep. It doesn't matter. I guess Crossel just claims a kill with Rockium. Crossel, I just want to make sure. Crossel does, in fact, kill Mamoswine with Rockium right now, right? Yeah, it would annihilate the shit out of him. Okay, perfect. Z-Power. Rockium Z. Let's go. Let's do this. I just realized every mod on my team would get a kill if Crossel kills this. Us with Crash, that's fine. We have 30. I said I can't risk. Never risk. Let's do this! Every Mon got a kill this week. You get a kill. You get a kill. Everyone gets a kill. And then Lottie and Crossel don't die because they're actual gods. Oh, damn. I just realized no Mon got more than 1 kill this game. Unless a Mamo actually kills somehow. But I don't think it can. There's no way it can live because it's Life Orb. There's no way. Legitimately no way it can live. Unless he's like Fizz Death Mamoswine. Yep, okay, perfect. So yeah, no Mon got more than 1 kill this game. Which is actually, it's kind of funny to think about. Because in most games, usually you have like 2 or 3 Mons that get, well, like 2 or 3 kills per Mon, or like for 1 or 2 Mons. But everything got 1 kill exactly this game, besides Tangrowth and Dusclops. And then everything died once, besides Latios and Crossel. Which is that's pretty dope, not gonna lie. But good game to Dr. Slaking, of course, very fun. We're now 6-4, so if we win out, we literally make playoffs. So, very good game. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Next week, I forget who we take on, not gonna lie, but it'll be interesting. We'll see you then. Until then, peace out, guys.